How's it going, guys? This is Upside Down Ace, and there's another Forza DLC. I swear, I've probably spent like $200 on Forza 4 at this point. That might be a little bit over an exaggeration, but at least they're adding new cars, and this is new to Forza in terms of the manufacturer. This is the 1962 Lincoln Continental, and just look at it. Oh, the 60s. The 60s were gorgeous. We knew what we were doing in the 1960s in terms of designing cars. You know, we had the E-Type Jag, the Aston Martin DB5, and the Lincoln Continental. Oh, it looks so good. One of my favorite things about this car are the suicide doors. I want every car to have suicide doors. If you don't know what suicide doors are, the hinges are mounted at the back of the door instead of the front, so they open up kind of like, poosh. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing with my hands right now. But you look it up on YouTube. Wait. Forget it. Just Google it. They're mounted at the rear. They're awesome looking. Let's put it that way. Super awesome interior. This was originally meant to be a Ford Thunderbird, but then they went back and tweaked it. And, you know, they changed some stuff and made it a little bigger. It's still smaller than the previous Lincoln, but they also were simplifying the Lincoln product lines. This is the only Lincoln offered in a sedan or a convertible, which is... yeah, it's pretty interesting. You just walk in. I want a Lincoln. I want the convertible one. Black. That'd be mine anyway. That's exactly how I would order it. The interior of this car looks great. Total 1960s. You know, really thin, big steering wheel with the wood trim and all the nice little fixtures there. Forza still makes that stupid paddle shift change. Even though it's an automatic car, they're like, oh no, it must be shifting somehow because you're using the manual transmission. I wish the game was smart enough to realize I'm using manual in race mode, but just like make it automatic or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that in the next Forza game. Speaking of performance-wise, it's got a 7-liter engine. It's a V8. It does 300 horsepower and 465 torque. So really, really torquey engine, which is probably helpful to move this massive thing around. You get top speed of 143 in 0 to 60 in 10.5 seconds. That's pretty good. This is 1962. That's like a hot rod. And in the racing game, it works. It's the reason why it's like E-Class is, well, you know, 10 seconds 0 to 60 is kind of long for modern standards. And the steering didn't really do it for me. You know, pretty unresponsive 1960s steering and pretty unresponsive 1960s brakes, but you're never really going fast enough where the brakes are too big of an issue. Unless you choose to upgrade the car, of course. The upgrades, you can put a supercharger on it, turbocharge it, you can take it all the way up to A-Class. It's a little frisky when you go that high, but you can tame it. I mean, who cares how frisky it is? It's the Lincoln Continental. I mean, this car's in the Matrix. That's awesome. One thing you're going to have to notice is it only has 3 gears. So if you like to change gear a lot, this car is not for you. But, I mean, it makes it an easy car to drive. All in all, I really like the Lincoln Continental. I love the way it looks. It's really fast in a straight line. You can upgrade it pretty well. I would have liked to see maybe some kind of engine swap. Although I don't know what you would swap in there. Maybe like a Mustang engine. I don't know how that would work. The handling's bad, the braking's are bad, but it's the 1960s American car. What do you expect? It oozes style, goes fast in a straight line, looks good. I just said that. Whatever. So that's the review, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like it, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.